Yo, what up everybody, welcome back to the Phillips channel, back here bringing another video, and in today's video, we have another recent pickups. I'm kind of doing these instead of like reviews. I'm just going to kind of take a couple figures that I've gotten recently and open them up on camera and give you guys kind of like a bit of a live review of the figures, as well as just showing you what I picked up recently. So here we have the Elite Series 64 Usos. I do believe these are my first figures that I'm going to get with the new like interchangeable hands. I really like these Usos. It's in their Hell in a Cell attire from when they faced the New Day. I believe. Actually, I don't believe. I know that for a fact. I believe. So yeah, pretty cool. I don't remember why I skipped out on the white ones, but by the time I finally got around to thinking about buying them, it was time for these ones to like get coming out. So I figured I would just wait and hop on these ones when I could. They do have the True FX head scans, so we will see how those look like once the figures are out of the packaging. But on the sides here, we do have the pictures. Jimmy looking way more swag than Jay, and Jay just looking like he got out of prison. But both figures are equally cool. Too bad he doesn't come with like the hat, and if we look on the back, neither of them come with the shirts. They just come with like their jackets, and he comes with his bandana. Jay does. Unfortunately, they don't come with their shirts. So their shirts are probably something that I'm personally going to add afterwards. Most likely I will. But here is the back of the packaging. From this series, I already have Joe. I might get Seth. Probably, most likely will get Seth eventually. And then that Kurt Hawkins. If I see it for the right price, I will get it. And then on this side, we just have their names. So with that said, let's get these figures right out of the packaging. With the figures out of the packaging, real quick guys, let me know what you think of this camera angle. I was thinking of trying to like change it up, make it a bit more unique. And I'm thinking that this works pretty well, having them going diagonally across the ring, having you guys look over the corner post at them. It does work better with the location of the light as well. That makes it work a bit better. And I think that it looks pretty cool with the two figures with the corner thing here. I think that this looks pretty cool, but if you guys don't like it, then I won't continue it. But I think it looks cool. So let's first hop into these accessories that come with the figure. Both guys come with these open hands, which it seems weird that they have the like open chokeslam kind of hands, but it could make sense if it was for them to just do like the yelling, "Ooh, so!" I guess I'm backwards right here. "Ooh, so!" Unless it's like that's the only thing I could understand it for. And obviously they come with like the open hands, so that way they can hold their microphone that they're so good at, and they can hold on to the kendo stick that they use as a weapon. So yeah, it makes sense that they come with the open hands, but I don't really understand the big hands. But it's all good. And then all of the actual like weaponized accessories came with Jay, because Jimmy came with like a cloth shirt, so that's kind of understandable. So Jay came with a kendo stick, which surprisingly isn't warped as bad as usual, because usually they're like warped all the way like this when you get them out of packaging, just because of how bendable the plastic is. But mine is not that bad. I don't know if it's because I live in a colder climate or what, but thankfully it's not that bad. It's a very nice looking kendo stick, like brighter than the rest of the kendo sticks I have, so I'm kind of excited to use this. And then we have just the generic handcuff mold. I don't know how many sets of handcuffs I have. It's kind of ridiculous. I could probably arrest like a whole roster. And then on the figures, accessory-wise, sticking with Jay, let's finish off what we started. He has a rubber jacket, unfortunately, but it's the rubber jacket is the one of like the padded type, which before, since I don't have that Brian Kendrick, I did look into the review, into other reviews, and have determined that this is not the same mold that they used for, what's his name again? I forgot. Kurt Hawkins, sorry. I think I called him Brian Kendrick. That's because his real name is Brian Myers, I guess. So really nice. It's like that padded vest. And then on the back it does say, there's Down Since Day One Ish logo with the Samoan. That's like one of the coolest logos. I'm so glad to have it in figure form. And it's got a lot of cool details all the way down to like the pockets, and then the zippers even on there. I don't know how well you guys can see that. It has a nice little propped up collar. I don't think mine's supposed to have gold there, but it looks kind of cool. Oops. It almost looks like a bit of a zipper. So yes, very cool accessory. Very, very cool. cool to have. And then the other thing that came on his neck is like his red bandana, as you guys can see him wearing there. Very cool, very interesting. Could be used on a Naomi custom from her bad days. So yeah, very cool to have. It's different than the Taker mold. It's not like made to go around the head. It's made around to go like around anybody's neck. So like an LAX custom maybe. And then on Jay, the only accessory that we got with him besides this amazing head scan, and I don't remember which one, but one of them had a really bad head scan on the last figure, and I think it might have been Jimmy that had the bad head scan. So they're making up for it in this set of figures, but his sleeve actually came inside out. Let's see how well I can fix that without having a figure. So very cool jacket, improved upon since that Kurt Angle long sleeve jacket. It actually fits him. It fits the figure. It has like elastic right here around the cuffing, maybe the end of the sleeve, and it does have a nice hood, but the hood doesn't really go on him well, because if you look back here, they like sewed the hood too tight. Like they made the hood the right size. They just like sewed it just too tight down, so the hood doesn't really go up onto him all that well. It'll kind of like pull the back of the sweatshirt up, which is unfortunate, but the grand finale, the grand moment of the jacket here is the day one-ish on the back, the logo. Very nice. It's not like super silky, like you can't feel the decal that they use to do it. Like on the inside you can kind of feel where it's square, but that's to kind of be expected. I don't know how they'd get around that. But other than that, it's very cool. It does have Velcro down here at the bottom, so that way you can zip it all the way up. And then since there's no, like, since this whole thing's made out of the Velcro material, you can make it as tight as you want to fit like a female wrestler, I guess. If you wanted to have like a fangirl of them, or like Naomi wear her boyfriend's sweatshirt or something like that, you very easily could with this. So now, moving on to the figures themselves. Let's start with Jimmy, since we ended with his accessories. The figure, like I said, is much improved on since his last Elite. If he was the Elite, that's bad. Amazing head scan with the True FX. The beard is just the best part. I can't imagine how hard they had. Well, they didn't have to try very hard because of True FX, but it does look very good with the beard detailing. I don't have a picture next to me, so I can't tell how accurate it is to the actual tattoos, but judging by the ones on their body, these aren't all that great. Like, the details aren't all there. Like, obviously it's going to be really hard to do tribal because it's hard as tattoo artists, I'd assume. But it's pretty accurate. It's just, I don't know, it's just not the right color. I don't feel like it sits well with this skin tone, and it just doesn't look very good. They do have like their underwear peeking up above their actual pants line. I'm pretty sure that's how they wear it. I'm not really sure. And his back pocket actually kind of looks like a button, but I assure you it is not. I've touched his butt plenty of times. Oh my god, I can't believe I just said that. And then his pants, he has like a wrinkly effect down by the knees, which look really cool. But it's like, it's supposed to represent like tears, I believe. It was like, it's just like ripples. Instead, it's not like actual wrinkles where it's like wrinkly up. It's actually like holes, if I'm remembering back to the event. And then he has the black socks down here, and then the all-white shoes that go up a little bit. It's like the TJP where the swivel is here, instead of being down here for the foot, but it does still move up a good amount and back, like how it's supposed to. Yeah, so very good figure, very, very good head scan. Oh dang, I messed with his feet, that's not good. So, let's hope he just, come on now. Please stay, please stay. So here we have Jay up next. Again, great head scan. His hair is actually like loose and flowing right here, which is nice. Like this hair can just fall wherever it feels like. And again with the tattoos, I feel like they're just the wrong shade. Like they don't look all that well. And like right there, it doesn't look like enough skin in between the tattoo. Which, I mean, maybe that's accurate, but I don't like the looks of it. But the head scan's very nice. Like again, with the detailing of the scraggliness up here, where you can see the skin showing through, is very nice. But there is something wrong with mine. I don't know what's on the head, but there is something on the head. It looks like part of like the mold when they pulled it out, like the part that connects it to the actual mold is still stuck on there a little bit. And if that is what happens, that's unfortunate for me. But yeah, a detail I missed, they also have like veins popping out of their hands. Those are kind of cool to see. I don't know how many other figures come with them. Looking at the army next to me, very few actually come with veins in their hands, which is actually pretty cool. It looks cool. It's very noticeable. Same pants, like same pretty much everything, from the bottom half of the body all the way down. Exact same boots, or not boots, sorry. Shoes, the swivel, the black socks, everything's the same. So all they really have to change is the upper torso. They have to change the tattoo details, and then change the head scan. And that's all they have to do for these Uso elites to separate them from each other, considering that they are twins. So with that said, hope you all did enjoy. I do thank you all so very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.